Hey guys, what's up? Is your friendly neighborhood UberGoose here, back again with another Slay the Spire video. We're gonna keep trying silent. We're gonna try and get, beyond the first floor, ideally. And I do have a traffic anecdote that I remembered at the end of last video. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to tell it while we're actually trying to progress, but I do have one in my brain, in the brainium. So, all right. I mean, I see a pretty okay route, to be completely honest. It's not ideal. But it could work, and if we're gonna go that way, you know what? Let's roll some dice. Honestly, question card, not awful. It's not great. In fact, I think most would argue it's pretty much not good. But I think that we are gonna be just fine with it. Hopefully, it'll accelerate us towards our end goal of whatever our deck is intending to be quicker. We'll see. That's the hope. Thank God I had all those strikes. Honestly, I definitely underrate Sucker Punch. There's a knee, though. Now let's take Sucker Punch. Let's give it a shot. Like I said, I do underrate it for sure. It's both damage and defense in a one-cost card, which is definitely a very good thing to have in general. Fuck. I mean, it's not that bad. 7 damage is passable. Yeah. And I'll take 1 here just so we can almost guarantee that he dies this turn. We got there. There's a Catalyst. And I'm very tempted to just take it and force poison. I think I'm just doing that. Yeah, let's buy 3 potions because we are going to be fighting an elite fairly soon. Let us not get regret. Alright, thank God. Ooh, Noxious Fumes. Damn it. Alright, I don't want to Wraith Form, so. I was hoping for Noxious Fumes. That's alright, though, that we didn't get it. Little awkward. Obviously, we're taking damage, but there wasn't too terribly much we could have done there. Probably can't kill this turn. Definitely cannot kill this turn. Probably can kill this turn, though. Ooh, Fire Potion. Number 2. Yeah, probably better than Weak Potion. Poison Stab. Just get us a little bit of poison. Get us in there a little bit. You know what? I should have done this first. I don't like that number. It's a very not comfortable number. Actually, we can just kill... No. My brain broke. We can get you down to 9. Alright, so fuck that then. Just get some block out. Take 10 here, unfortunately. Think you do this again and take 8. This is fine, because we do have him dead here if we so choose. And I believe we do so choose, because he gets worse and worse as time goes on. Envenom is normally not something I'm looking for. But we do already have a Catalyst and a Poison Stab, so I will take it. And I think I'm going to opt to... Well, where's our next? Our next rest... Oh yeah, is right here. So we have 1 combat to get through on 30. That's fine. I am going to upgrade Envenom so we can actually play it. I'm going to go to the shop. There is... Yeah, I mean, you take the Bouncing Flask almost certainly. And then the question is, do you take Bane or Poison Stab potentially? I think you take one of them. Bane is good with Envenom. Poison Stab is good for just getting poison on. I think I'm just going to take Bane. Meat on the Bone is awesome. It's pretty much exactly what we would want here. Yeah, we'll just give it a Bouncing Flask, and then could just double that. Have him dead almost in 2. I think this is quite a bit better, though. Just take no damage. Because we can kill this dude. Yeah, so we can have this guy dead this turn, which I think is a good idea. So there you go. He's dead. And then we can have this guy dead as well. So there you go. Good use of our potion. Don't want these at all. We'll go here. I think I'm not resting, actually, and I'm going to upgrade Catalyst. Because then we... Oh, yes. I will lose max HP. That's fine. I think I'm just going to triple block. That's fine. We're a poison deck. I don't really need to worry about hitting him on turn 1, you know? I'm probably just going to opt to remove as many strikes as possible in general. I do have Envenom, right? It is in the deck. I think you bane him. That's fine. This is less than stellar, but it does put us under half, which is actually a positive. Do you Envenom here? I mean, Envenom won't cause more damage than Strike, right? Unfortunately, we're just one short of killing. But that's okay. Meat on the Bone, of course, is helping us out quite a lot. I do think we want Backflip. Yeah, Backflip is going to be good. Remove a card. Yes, please, because we're going to be resting. And yeah, it'll just be a strike. Rest. We got enough health, I think, to deal with this. Oh, baby. That's so good. Yeah, and we're just going to double defend to take 0 here. Oh, fucking hell. I think I'm just going to play this. The issue with Catalyst is it's never going to be super, super good. Alright, we're going to Bouncing Flask. And then Survivor. Which is less than great, because we're getting hit for 30. But I think this is a good idea. 18. 95. 18. So if we Sucker Punch, then we phase him, which I do not want. Okay. So yeah, just Bouncing Flask and a Poison Stab. Just get a big ol' womp there. 42. It's not great, obviously. 13. I think I'm gonna do this and get rid of one of the slimes. Taking 3. Might be a little on the spooky side, but... So you're phased. Let's just get you even lower, so these both have 8. I probably want to focus Spike Slime, actually. This was probably a mistake with who I was targeting. Yeah, I think I'm dead. Fuck! No, I'm not literally dead. Alright, good. And I guess I will just hit that guy as well. Because at this point, why not? Don't be attacking. Thank you. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, we got bad news. The bad news is that I don't think we're gonna live. Okay, he's not attacking. Thank God. I got great news. We got a shot here. Almost have to phase him this turn. Which I think we can do, actually. Yep. Alright. And they're both attacking. No! Fuck. And we drew actually the worst set of cards possible because we drew 2 out of 2 slimes in our fucking 16 card deck. Why is this game so awful to me? I don't understand. What did I do? What did I do wrong? What did I fucking do wrong? What did I do to deserve drawing 2 of 2 slimes out of a 16 card deck? On the one fucking turn that they both roll 10 damage. I hate everything. We had that fight, dude. We actually had that fight for sure. Whatever. So we can dodge all elites if we desire. I don't really want to dodge all. I probably want to fight one. Which is probably this guy right here. Or this guy right here. Actually, probably this guy now that I think about it. So let's go for that guy, which means we gotta get to here. Which means we gotta start literally anywhere but these 3. I probably do go to a shop right away, and then hard left. Alright, let's go Boss Relic. Tiny House ain't bad. Upgrading Strike is also not bad. And I will go Catalyst, and we're gonna hope that we can make it work this time. Doesn't really matter what we do here. Actually, you know what? Shoulda hit Acid Slime so he was dead to 2 strikes. Yeah, that was a mistake. If we neutralized him last turn, he'd be dead right now. That's okay though. You gotta neutralize this guy. Unfortunately, because we didn't draw any blocks at all. Because, you know, it's me. Alright, well, he's dead this turn, so. That is fine. Deadly Poison is beautiful. Give it to me. No! 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 Alright, whatever. Footwork is great, and then unfortunately we're 1 short of removing a card. Oh well. I will now remove a card. We'll remove a basic strike, that's fine. Oh, Deadly Poison. And you know what? I'm gonna pop this bad boy just because I want to preserve my health. If I don't have to rest before fighting the elite, then I'm in a great spot. So I'm gonna do my best to avoid having to rest. Double it. We're not gonna get it. We're not gonna redraw before the end of the fight, so just playing it for additional little bit of damage is totally fine, I think. And he's, yeah, dead. Very deceased. I don't think we're a poison stab deck at all, but I'll take it anyway, just to add to the pile of potential poisons. Alright, this is a very weird fight. Both of my poison cards are near the bottom. It's fine. It's possible I should have actually poison stabbed instead of Deadly Poisson. Wait, how does math work? 4 plus... Yeah, okay. There you go. Perfect math. Another Catalyst is beautiful. I will upgrade one of these to Catalysts. I was about to say Catalyzes, but I was like, that's not even remotely close to what that word is. Oh no. Well, that's fine. I will hit the mid one because that has the most health. But we're in a bad spot. This is a bad fight to run into, especially when you draw like I do. I think we're gonna aim for mid with damage, left with poison. Yeah, we're gonna hit, yeah. So right boys last. And you know what? I am gonna strike this guy in an attempt to kill him this turn. All we have to do is do 7, and that'll save us a tremendous amount of life. Okay, well we can do enough, so that'll work out, and we will do this and take 0. All right, we're in a good spot. This fight was bad, but now it's much less bad. Great. No, it's fine to draw half of the dazes in the fucking deck. Ugh. Fuck. Like, come on, man. Alright, well this is... Okay, at least we get to take 0 this turn. That's good. I am very happy about that. Very thankful that we drew at least reasonably well there. Alright. I take it back at least halfway. At least halfway back. We do have a lot of dazes, though. We have a chance of getting full blank the turn. Alright, thankfully that didn't happen. We still took 9. That was potentially avoidable if we drew better, but that's okay. He did die. And we lived. No thanks. Yeah, no thanks. Molten Egg. Quite good. I will just rest here. Our next rest would effectively be full. You know, I will go left here. Ooh. I'm gonna do this instead so we can potentially upgrade our other catalyst. Ooh. Where's our boss? Okay. How does this work with being slimed? That was a question I had pretty much right away. And I haven't answered it yet for myself. And I don't think I will. I am not going to take it. I'm going to take Footwork, and I'm going to remove a basic strike. I think that's the play. That's not the E key. That's the M key, silly. Hey, full blank, despite being frail. That's very convenient. Alright, so not splitting this turn, but now we get to fuck him up really good. And by really good, I mean quite a bit. And can just kill one. And you're probably dead to almost anything. Triple it? Yeah. You are deceased. Nice. No thanks. Hello. This guy has the most health, so we will do that to him. I do want to get some block out, but I think I'm going to opt to just do this instead and take 7 rather than 2. I think that's fine. It should be fairly close. Nice. Triple that. That's great. So he's dead. And then honestly, I think just full block and be pretty happy with it. Because mid guy's not a huge problem, I don't believe. Little awkward. Actually, not awkward at all, because we can just full block. Yeah, we just don't get to play the second footwork yet. Which is basically, like, fucking whatever. It barely matters at all. Yes, Bouncing Flask right before the boss is beautiful. Especially because we have Guardian. The Guardian is, I wouldn't say a free boss, but it is the ideal boss for us. Unfortunately, we're taking a lot of damage right now, but holy fuck. I mean, we could just give him... He got 99 problems, and poison is all of them. Every single one of them. Please help, my flesh is melting. Fuck him up, there you go. Yeah, burst, great, awesome. Alright, we made it past the first floor, which is great. That's exactly what we want. You know what, I think Feather is underrated as hell. In general, by other people, other than me. Because I think it's good. Like, yeah, it's not great, but it helps out a lot when you're losing a little bit of health here and there, right? And you stop at a rest spot and you're not low enough to have to rest, specifically. In that sort of situation, it's very good, I think. Alright, so I do want to go to a shop. I probably don't want to fight multiple elites, although I guess if I go to the shop, I do have to fight multiple elites. So alternatively, I think I go to an early shop and just go up the left side. Yeah. Alright. Uh-oh. Honestly, I think you focus this bird. I think it's the bird that you gotta fuck up. And the question is, do you second catalyst him? I think the answer is no. Try and preserve a little bit of that health. He's dead quickly anyway. Yeah, so we're gonna do this, and he is dead, which is beautiful. And then I'm gonna do a footwork, and we're gonna burst defend, and then we're only gonna take 6, which is fine. Beautiful. All right, so you. And I think we are going to hard focus this one. I mean, they're both only gaining 1 strength, so it's pretty similar, to be fair. I would like to burst Survivor. Well, I'm getting hit for 24. So if we do that... If we just burst Survivor, actually. Okay. Yeah, so let's strike... Burst, Survivor. Yeah, because that full blocks and just does more damage. Beautiful. 15, huh? And we can't land you? We can do... Yikes. I think you just do this, and that, probably. And take 6. Yeah, it's not too bad. 6 is fine. Unfortunately, I drew pretty bad this turn. Fortunately, I don't think it will matter too terribly much. Yeah. Good draw. Another footwork. We could definitely use a third. Whether or not it's a good idea, I'm not sure. I think leg sweep is actually going to be quite good, though. I will take the leg sweep. Alright, so we can probably this boyo, because we're going to get the poison on this guy up to ridiculous numbers, is my goal. Unfortunately, we get whomped, but there was nothing we could have done. Could burst, leg sweep, take 0, but I don't think that's the play. I think what we gotta do is this, take a little bit of damage, because this sets up our defense better, and then we gotta kill this one now. Thankfully, we got there. That's good. All right. Now this guy's probably gonna escape. Maybe not, though. If we go full offense, it's close. Damn. Oh, he got away. It was close. If we drew... We did have... no, we didn't have a catalyst left. We needed to draw, like, deadly poison on top of what we already drew. So, a little unfortunate, but didn't get away with that much money. Not too terribly concerned. Definitely do this and this. Opt to take 1. Fuck the stupid snake plant dude, he sucks. Either way, we're gonna deal 9, so it doesn't really matter. I'm very concerned now. Yeah, alright, take 3. Yeah, snake plant might be our death. You gotta... So if I burst Bouncing Flask, we potentially can race. But that's stupid, because we take 1,000,000. So I'm gonna burst Defend. Unfortunately, Frail is really bodying us. You gotta get the weak out, as much as it feels bad. Okay. Just triple it. Take 6. Yeah, we might be fucking dead. He's not... Okay, never mind. Oh, I'm stupid. It's fine, he's dead in 2. He's dead before he can hit us again. Thank God. Fuck this guy in particular. No. Please not combat. I will not get jaxed, sir. You stay away from me with that fucking poison. Well, I mean, give me... I would like poison, but... You know what I mean. I do love Lantern. And I think it is going to be good for this deck, so I will take it. And I could take another poison source to make it 1, 2, 3... I mean, kind of 4. Like, we kind of have 4. You know what? I'll do it. And then we're going to rest. And we do have a lot of life. And by a lot, I mean half. Alright, all we got to do is get up infinity poison on this dude ASAP. That's all we got to do. Easy peasy, dude. Alright, thankfully we took 0. Bad news is we're fucking dead. 39, no! Alright, well, the good news is we can weaken. So actually, we're not dead. Great. I am just gonna triple and then triple, so he's dead in 2. Just so he's dead, right? Like that's the goal. Is he's deceased. Poison you just cause fuck you. That's why. All right. Well, we lived. Not healthy, but we did live. I don't want these. I would like not combats, please. I'm gonna pop this. Fuck off. All we needed to draw was any attack or any poison source. There's a lot of those. The deck is mostly those, and then we could have also hit footwork. That's all I wanted. Whatever. We can still play a few things this turn. The bad news is we're fucking dead. We're super dead. We can weaken you. And we're dead unless we leg sweep. So I will leg sweep you. And then unfortunately I'm going to poison the bird. And probably become deceased fairly quickly because we're vulnerable. Ah! What the fucking fuck, dude? Why is this game so rude to me all the time? I don't believe that I could have drawn... Fucking kill me, just end me. I don't think I could have drawn worse. I genuinely do not believe that I could have drawn worse that combat. That deck was so good. I need to just do a go fast. And here's the thing. I'm not gonna pop up the splits because there's the way that this game is speedrun now is not this. But I do like going fast. So we're just gonna embark and we're gonna go fast, alright? I'm gonna feel better about myself. Yeah. Alright. Alright, let's just go here. Let's go as fast as I can, which is not very. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Okay. Alright. Yeah, that's fine. Maybe I should have taken damage. Actually, probably should have. Probably should have. Hello, I'm hitting M. Apparently I wasn't. I will upgrade this to make it an 8. Because I think that's actually a positive. Having that being an 8. Oh my god, my mouse accuracy. It's such a mess, dude. My mouse accuracy is hell. Okay. Alright, well, while I'm going fast but not fast, fuck. I guess I can spew out a traffic anecdote. So, this one's not like a super interesting story, right? Like this isn't like the sort of shit where it's like, oh man, you know, well, that's crazy. This one's more just like people are fucking dicks. People are actually just fucking dickheads. So I was driving. It was very, 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 very late at night or early in the morning, depending on who you are. And I had just left a certain bell of tacos. And because it was so late at night, there was absolutely fucking nobody there anywhere on the road, right? And so I go on the road, right? And then some dude, you know, this is, like I said, very fucking late, probably like 2 a.m., pulls up behind me, and I'm like, oh, no big deal, right? Like, people, yeah, whatever. Like, people fucking drive on the road, right? Like, no big deal. I'm gonna do this. So I wasn't concerned at all. But then, for some fucking reason, they sped up really, really fucking fast, right? Which is, again, whatever. It's 2 a.m. Nobody's around, right? But they sped up really fucking fast, and then they cut me off, right? Like, they went around me, because they pulled into the lane behind me, and despite there being 2 lanes that they could have driven on, they chose the lane that I was already in. And then they speed up to some unreasonable level, right? Get in front of me to cut me off, because, you know, fuck me, I guess. And then they cut me off. And not only do they cut me off, they then straight up slam the brakes. And I mean slam. Like, this isn't just like, haha, I'm gonna, you know, put my brake lights on to scare this guy at 2 in the morning or whatever. No. Like, this was... The brakes were slammed. Right? They slowed down to probably under 10 miles an hour, right? And meanwhile, of course, please discard, I have to slam on my brakes. Because it's, as it turns out, if I didn't, I would have... That's fine. I would have crashed directly into them. Which I don't know if you know this, but crashing into somebody is not a good thing. So I slammed on the fucking brakes because I was literally forced to by some fucking maniac, probably like a 16-year-old, right? Because that's how it is most of the time. And after slamming on the brakes, right, then we began to drive further obviously I honked like crazy, and then they slowed down at some point to make a turn, and as I passed them, my brain is broken. As I passed them, they honked like crazy, because it's so funny. It's so la-ha-ha funny. I don't know what the fuck to do. I believe I'm dead, but maybe not. Maybe I should pop this, like, now. Maybe I should have popped that, like, several moments ago. I think you're dead? No? Well, yeah. Kinda have to do that. Especially because I'm losing lots of hit points. 18, perfect. Another heavy blade is fine. I will take pear, actually. As weird as that is. I might be going, but UberGoose, why is your health so, like, why, if your health is so low, why aren't you blah-de-blah? It's because I'm a fucking maniac. I can't be stopped. 38 plus 38 is often enough. Let's pop this guy. Try to kill this guy ASAP. And I will play that. Alright. I mean, we get flex this turn, I guess? Yeah, that's good. This run sucks. And by the way, there's like basically no more to that story. That's roughly where it ends. Is these just asshole kids on the road at 2 AM. Not a great story, I'm aware, alright? But sometimes you just gotta say shit to vent. And this was one of those times. In fairness, this was also like forever ago though. Yeah. But I don't think I've talked about it before. I don't think. Could be wrong. I'm fucking dead. This run sucks. Dude, I don't know what to fucking do. I can't even see. Look, all right, I'll do one more quote speedrun attempt. All right, one more. And this time I'll try and pay more attention. No. Yeah. Nice. Bash, please. That also works. Remove a card is great. Whirl. Remove defend. Hello? What the fuck just happened? I just found a bug. I don't think it'll be useful because I don't believe that we removed a defend, but somebody can look at that and figure out whether or not that's actually a useful bug I just found. I'm sure somebody will know. But I definitely just, like, saw some weird shit happen. That is very, very non-standard weird shit. I'm gonna go this way, I think. Do it this way. Flex, thank you. Fuck. They are dead to whirl though. I think even yeah, cause yeah. Nice. Hopefully we get through this combat. This is always the one. The Guardian is always the one when you only have Whirlwind that's like very questionable. But I think we're mostly all right. Feels fine-ish. This way. Go to 18. And then, yeah. Nice. First key. And where are we going from here? Bop, 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 bop. Let's go this way. Whirlwind, please. Thank you. Appreciate that. I just hate how long this takes no matter what you do, though. Let's fight. You and you, I guess. It doesn't really matter. I should have just played faster. Honestly, I also shouldn't have even blocked. What do we do this turn? Well, apparently not Whirlwind. Not like that matters too much, because now he's guaranteed fucking dead. Which I guess is good, but... Another flex. I don't know how many I have. Probably shouldn't buy. I have 3. Yeah, 3 is sufficient. Nah. This'll do. Upgrade a flex. Another shop, alright. Let's remove a strike. Hello. Flex. Another shop. Definitely don't need a 4th flex still. Very unfortunate, but we're guaranteed to draw Whirlwind this turn, so. It's good. Yeah, this way is fine. Frozen Egg is fine as well. Pain is obviously not good. Whirlwind, please. Thank you. So this is 16 times 6, 6 times 6. Yeah, it should be lethal, right? 96, I think? Yeah. Lantern. I guess upgrade Thunderclap. Maybe should have rested. Okay. Yeah, do it this way. And then, you know, put him to 1 because you are bad at math and should have popped a strength potion. Like, I should probably... Yeah, I should just grab a heavy blade. For sure. This is probably the worst turn I've ever seen. It's close, for sure. 13, 13. I mean, that does kill this guy. Which is fine. Our health is not in a great spot, though. I would say it's in a pretty awful spot. 8 times. Oof. We can't kill either. Because they both have the same health. How about this? Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Bop-a-doop. I guess I'm at 9. I'm probably fucking dead. Oh god, the pain. Alright, well we're not dead. But it ain't looking great for the home team. I think I am just gonna play these because it'll save more than 1 life to play those, I'm fairly certain. Now I could just kill these guys, and I actually don't hate that idea. We were drawing Whirlwind though, so maybe I shouldn't have. Yeah, it's probably fine though. Because we did also draw better things than Whirl. He's not even resummoning yet. He might attack this turn instead of resummon. He is. The 23 is not lethal, thankfully. 31 is, though. Why was it 31 then, suddenly? I don't fucking know. Why didn't the numbers change? I think it's because weakness wore off. Dude, I'm fucking terrible at Slay the Spire. What happened? One more shot, one more shot, one more try. We're only 38 minutes in. We got time, man. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. There you go. I'm actually, like, pretty fucking pissed, though, to be fair. Like, at this point, I'm just, like, I'm a little baffled, is really what it comes down to. Well. There's another flex. Unfortunately, we miss out on a double tap, but what are you gonna do, man? Like, can't win them all. Or any of them, for that matter. Juzu's great, though. Very happy about that one. This turn's gonna be good. There you go. Take a sword boom. Upgrade the sword boom, I think, because we got 2 flexes already. Remove a card? Yeah, hell yeah. It's a pretty good turn as well. Weaken is not so good, but we do got this guy. Yeah, hell yeah. Honestly, you just do that. Easy peasy, dude. Yeah, 10. Love these draws, dude. Both flexes being on the bottom every single time. It's great. Love it. Alright. Bop, 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 bop. There you go. So sword boom and flexes is definitely very good for us. It's a huge amount of damage. And this is the boss where you really need said huge amount of damage to just break through him. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We should have done strikes. We could have saved the potion. Double tap is great. Yeah, I guess Ecto. We're not really removing a lot more cards, and energy is obviously very good. Fuck. Ugh. Wait, are there seriously only 2 shops? There are seriously only 2 shops. Great. It's not that bad, though. Like, we could just wait and hit up a shop on the 3rd act, I guess. It's not, like, the greatest, but it ain't awful. Yeah, Heavy Blade is fine. Yeah, let's do it this way. Oh, hey, Flexes. Fancy meeting you here on the bottom of the deck. Yeah. Hello. It's convenient. Take bag of preparation. No more card removal, that's fine. It's totally fucking fine. Bag of prep is so good. Ugh, 2. I think that's okay though, right? Yeah. Let's think, ooh. Ooh. Very awkward. I think you do it this way. Yeah, with a little bit of luck, we could have killed the Centurion, I believe. Either way, though, this is mostly fine, because you're dead. Oh, actually, I misplayed that. Although, the Mystic would be on 1, so actually, kind of doesn't fucking matter. Yeah, this way. Didn't matter what I did, of course. Should not have picked that up. Thankfully, we don't have anything that exhausts yet. So it's not that bad. Oh, we definitely did not need to double tap. But that's okay. Could have had a bash out on one of these guys, which would have been better for sure. Let's do it that way, so then he's dead to 1. Again, didn't need it. Whoops! Fuck. That was stupid. Now we have to fight an elite. I think this one shouldn't be too bad, though. Considering, yeah, we just turned 1'd him. I think that's fine. Okay. Do it this way. I think that's a better way to do it than any of the alternatives. Fine. Sure. Yeah. Because this dude's dead. Not this turn necessarily, but potentially. Alright, well we're not dead, and now he's dead guaranteed. Because we're just drawing this. So we're good to go. And a second double tap is going to be just fine. Velvet Shark. No, let's just go Philo. We could potentially get choked, and that would be bad. Ooh, sick route. I believe I want to hit you, and then this. Nice. You're dead, and then Blap. And we take 9 here. It's not too bad, though. There's a whirl. Where there is a whirl, there is a way. Right. Yep. There you go. It's pretty good damage. Yeah, it's fine. We are going to be hitting up a shop. Yeah, let's just lose strike. That's fine. We are going to be hitting up a shop that has actually no purpose, except for not being combat. You know what? Get rid of that guy. Second whirl is awesome. I think you go here just to upgrade. Strawberry, sure. Duplicate a card in your deck. Probably a flex. I hate this so much. It's the worst. Hey, that's the second time I found that. That's kind of neat. Yes, multiple flexes. Beautiful. Get to keep 8 strength permanently. I love it. 1, 2, 3, and then that one. Okay, hopefully we don't get hit for 41 on this turn. Well, we're getting hit for 42 on this turn. Feels not so good, man. Oigamon sucks. God, I can't catch a break, dude. I literally can't win runs now. Something happened. Something broke. And I'm not saying it broke in the game. It broke up here in my brain. Which you can't see me pointing to. But I'm completely, let me fucking, I think I played this fine, to be completely honest with you. Awaken One's just kind of a piece of shit. This one, I don't really, I mean, I guess probably shouldn't have opened chests, now that I think about it. Because the pain and the injury definitely fucked me up. And this one, I don't know, that one was just bad. And then this one was very bad luck. And then this one was this a misplay? No, this one was also bad luck. Fuck me. Whatever, man. Whatever. I'm never lucky ever is clearly what I'm beginning to, you know, it's beginning to finally settle in that it's not just Magic the Gathering or Hearthstone. Like, it's just all card games. Anything that involves cards, whether digital or physical, I'm not lucky. Well, I'm occasionally lucky. But I'm also very frequently not lucky. And I know, listen, I know it over the long run it equalizes and yada yada. I know. I'm playing it up a little bit. It's slightly for comedic effect, right? It's played up a little bit for comedic effect. But I guess, you know what, before I end the video, just to elaborate on bad luck, let me describe. So I've told this story a few times, and it happened so long ago, and I think I've told it slightly different every time, so I can't remember any of the specific numbers, so I'll give you like a range to be more accurate. So in Magic the Gathering, I was playing a deck. You've probably heard this story. I've told it on stream at least a couple times, and I definitely told it in my Isaac series once or twice. It's a great story, though. It's a wonderful one. That, again, I can't remember all of the very specific details, because this happened, like, shit, like fucking 8 years ago. So it's a while. No, not quite 8. But in that range, I think. Right? When did Scars of Mirrodin come out? 2010, right? So actually, maybe it was around 8 years ago. Anyway, so I was playing this deck in Magic called Goldatha Red, which is an aggressive deck, a very aggressive deck. It's a deck where the curve, the mana cost, tops out at 3, and only for 4 cards, and they're Goblin Chieftains, which were actually were they both M10 and M11? Goblin Chieftain. I'm trying to remember like exactly. It was both, so that won't clue me in. But it was before Innistrad, right? It had to be, because it was also playing Goblin Guides, which was from Zendikar. I think this might have I think this might have been just in 2010. Anyway, Goldatha Red. most of the cards, right? The deck had like 31 drops, right? Something obscene like that. It had a few 0 drops, and it had only a couple 2 drops, I believe. Oh, you know what? No, I know the exact card to find. Hang on. It was Goblin Grenade. That was M12? Okay, so I guess this was 2011 when this happened then. So the deck basically just played a bunch of small idiots and killed the opponent by like turn 3 or 4, right? That was the goal. And because the deck ran so few cards that cost anything over 1 mana, you could play a very small amount of lands. There were quite a few versions of the deck floating around this time that were running anywhere in the range of 16 to 20 lands was generally the range. So I started out around 18 and did some testing before bringing the deck to a Friday Night Magic. So I started with 18. I dropped it down to 16, I believe, for FNM. And at FNM, I kind of got flooded a little bit. So next week, when I brought it back to FNM, I had dropped the lands down even further. And I believe it was around 14. Which, to put that into perspective, 14 is actually insane. 14 is the amount of lands that you put in your deck if you just don't want to see lands, right? 14 is obscenely low. And I think when I've told this story before, I might have said 12. But I believe 14 is correct. But this is part of the specific numbers that, like I said, I don't quite remember. But let's go with 14, because it's the most optimistic as far as chances of this happening are concerned, I believe. So, with 14 lands in the deck, like I said, it's pretty much what you put in your deck if you just don't want to see lands ever. So, I had 14, and I went to this FNM, and in round 1, right, it was fairly standard, right? I drew okay some games. I was pretty land light most games. Had Goblin Chieftains just sitting in my hand, unplayable for a lot of the time. It didn't feel too great, but I believe I lost round 1, but the deck did stuff. I had, I think, like a turn 4 or 5 win for one of the games in round 1. Something like that. Round 2 comes around, and so here's what happens, right? I draw my 7, and if you've never played Magic, you draw 7 at the start, and if you don't want to use those 7, you can do something called a mulligan. Shuffle those cards into your deck and draw 1 less. And you can keep going any number of times, and it's just 1 less every single time. So I draw my 7, 0 lands, can't keep it, toss it back. Draw my 6, 0 lands, can't keep it, toss it back. 5 card, 0 lands. 4 card, 0 lands. At this point, I'm like, you know what? I mean, this is kind of expected. So go to 3, and I see 3 lands, right? I see 3 mountains, and I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, bud, right? I see these 3 fucking mountains. I'm like, what are the chances that I draw another mountain ever in this game, right? And now I can play all of the cards off the top of my deck, right? And if I draw a Goblin Chieftain, you know what? I got 3 lands. And if I go to 2, there's no 2 that's better than this. Right? A 2-card hand is, there's no better than this. And this was before the scry if you mulligan rule. So we had no scry. I believe, I think I was on the play. Either way, I play my land for the turn, right? I say go. Opponent plays land, says go. I draw a card, it's a mountain. I'm like, oh, fuck. All right, well, whatever. Play a land. I now have seen 4 out of the 14 lands in my deck as the top 4 cards. No big deal. Right? I say go. Opponent plays land, says go. My turn, I draw a card for the turn. Oh, it's another mountain. Play land, say go, right? And at this point, my opponent, who was a guy that I knew quite well at my local game store, was like, I thought you said you were playing aggro. Because, of course, we talked before FNMs and stuff like that. And I was like, I am. Right? Like, I mulled to 3, and I'm not drawing well. So he plays something on his turn. I don't know what it was. It doesn't really fucking matter, to be completely honest with you. And then my turn, I draw. It's a land. I play land. I say go. At this point, I'm like, oh, this is pretty unreasonable, right? I have seen almost half of the lands in my deck as just the top all of the cards of my deck. Opponent plays land, plays a thing, and is just holding up like Mana Leak, probably, right? He was playing some blue deck, I'm fairly certain. And so he has mana, he has 2 threats on the board, right? My turn, I draw, I see land, and then exasperated, I show him my hand of lands. And then I do the thing that you never are supposed to do if you're playing Magic, and that's I looked at the next card after I've conceded. Never do that, by the way. So I looked at the next card, it's a land. I look at the next card, it's a land. And then I'm like, what the fuck? And then I flip cards off the top of my deck, and as it turns out, the top cards of my deck, the 14 top cards of my deck, were all 14 fucking lands. So, basically, I wanted to die. And then I ended up losing that round, and so I went 0-2 drop, and I just hung out for the rest of the FNM. But holy moly, it was an experience, dude. That was the sort of experience that, like, it shaped me as a human up to this point, right? Like, that had such an amazing impact that the waves of that experience are still affecting me to this day. But yeah, that's the story. I hope you guys enjoyed that story. If you don't play Magic, I'm sure it made at least some amount of sense. If it didn't, I'm sorry. But I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all the good shit, and I'll see you guys back on Saturday, where we will probably have a new patch for this game, including making Ascension 10 not as awful. So I will see you then.